Yeah, fellas, welcome to the show. Last comment, there was a fellow asking, won't women put up fake profiles or something like that? Let me go check to make sure I got the question right. While I'm looking for that, we got a couple of the PUA hate guys on the channel. That's who's thumbing down videos and stuff like that. Let's see. They come in, they start trouble, and then they get bored after a while, and they move on. Well, we'll let them get bored. Let's see. Don't risk encountering. Don't you risk encountering fake profiles in that dating? They'll play you. I haven't had that problem on the sites that I've been on. The only place I ran into something like that was on Craigslist. There are fake profiles out there. You could tell a fake profile because they only have like one picture up, and they'll sound like total idiots. And those are men behind those, by the way. They're internet marketers. That's why I got issue with internet marketers. They stoop that fucking low, but they get. I think it's like $10 if you join the site they want you to go on. But also, I don't send out emails. I let them send to me first. Okay. So those people who do the internet marketing, they do what I do. They do like fishing. They put out their fish traps. You'll see their profile, and of course they're going to be smoking hot. So you're going to start emailing them, and they'll hit you back some nonsense shit and say, "Hey, we talk better over on this site," and get you over there. All right. So I banned the new trolls. The Keynes guy was one of the trolls also. He's gone. I deleted their comments. I'm going to stop the voting for a little while until they move on. That way we don't have to worry about it. Also, I'm going to close down the comments for a while so we don't have to worry about them coming in for a little while. That way they'll get bored after a while, and eventually they'll just move on. They always do. Also, I made a comment on, I believe the name is Aweski's video. He was going after that guy that smokes the weed, that eyes like this, that naughty, rude, tacky dude. And I made a comment, supporting him because he took the guy apart in his debate with him, just annihilate the dude. And I made a comment about I had that idiot doing that, trying to do that shit to me years ago. I guess I made a comment to him, about smoking weed and not being good for black folks, and he's been on a rampage ever since. So these people, they get in their little attitudes, and like that guy type of guy, he likes to engage people in arguments so that he can build the traffic to his site or to his YouTube channel, which increases views, and eventually he might be able to get some money off the stuff. Okay, if he raises it high enough, he can get enough traffic, he can get enough advertising dollars, and I see through his purpose. That's why he wants to debate everybody and shit like that. The PUA hate guys, I Hate Gayer Supreme, got a picture of Mystery up there. He actually spent a lot of time, putting up the background image. Well, actually that takes no time. Just throw up the photo. But it's a shame. I just banned that fast. I don't understand the waste of energy. Obviously these guys ain't getting no pussy, because I got that kind of free energy. Alright. We had some mail that came in also. A couple of fellows were asking some questions. Nightclub approach. Hello, Players Free. You talk about going for the women that choose you in a nightclub. Let me take away that word and say the women that make eye contact with me. The women that check me out. How's that? Does that sound better to anybody? If I'm walking a club and I'm walking through up to the bar where I like to prop up, and I notice a woman, making eye contact with me, I know that's a female I can get with. I went to my dad's event yesterday where they honored him with the induction of Sacramento Hall of Fame Blues, and I'm walking through the club. It was in a club, a bar type of place that served food, and they did dancing and stuff. Anyway, We were making eye contact. I knew those were females I can get with. One even had a boyfriend, light-skinned, kind of fat black dude, but she had a boyfriend. But these were older women, though. Nothing to brag about. But I knew that with those women, I could fuck those women. Okay. So let's see. Choose you in a club and ask them how they are. I don't ask how they are. I go up and I pull them to the dance floor. I don't know where you got that ask how they are there, Robert. If I was single yesterday, there was one older woman I would have actually taken to the dance floor. If I was single, in other words, I would have pulled her right to the floor. And she kept making eye contact from across the room. Let's see, she had a nice body too. White hair on the top of her head, but she had a real nice body. One of the types you see that older, they got a nice body, even though they got the white hair. Anyway, ask them how they are. I don't ask them how they are, but should I continue with asking her? Why would you do that in a nightclub, Robert? Use your head. Think logically. If she's in a nightclub, does it matter if she even has a boyfriend? More than likely she doesn't. Actually, let's say it's just 50-50. No, that's actually too high. Some of the women with boyfriends, they'll go out with their friends to keep their friends entertained. Most women with boyfriends will stay at home with their boyfriends or go out with their boyfriends, okay? I was trying to make it conservative, but actually I haven't run into that problem. There were a couple of girls that had boyfriends that they had a string of men. Let's put it like that. So anyway, they had a little team themselves. But I didn't really run into that problem in the nightclubs, okay? And if she has a boyfriend, you're worried about she has a boyfriend, she's in a nightclub, looking at you? Robert, think and use your head, please. Or will she mention it herself when she notices you're seducing her? When she notices you're seducing her. Let's see, I'm dancing with a girl, getting my groove on with her, getting her all into me, and she notices as I'm seducing her. Do you see how silly that sounds, Robert? Come on, bro. You're a dude. We don't talk like that. All right. Don't worry about the boyfriend. You can ask her after you fuck her. If she got a boyfriend, don't ever go back there again. She cheated on a boyfriend. Let's see, should I continue to ask it? Don't ask. Don't ask that kind of stuff. That's not a question you ask in a nightclub. Hey, you got a boyfriend? See how stupid that sounds? Hey, you got a boyfriend? Hey, you got a boyfriend? See what I'm saying, Robert? Let's get real, okay? Alright, let's go on the next one. Spam. Somebody send me a video. Advice by Pettis. Hey player, this is Alex, the one who bought POF Pimping, Text Seduction, and 7 Steps. My question is, I got Deborah's number, and I start to call her, and we text for a while. I was wondering how often should I call, text? I don't want to come off as a creeper / stalker type like the guy stalking Diamond from the movie The Players Club, thirsty or simp dude. Okay, I don't want you to get into this whole texting thing, you know, sending them back and forth, Pettis. I want you to pull it to your place as quickly as you can and bone her. If you get into this whole texting, you fall into friend zone. Okay, your goal with texting is to get her to your place, or to get you to her place, to bring the two of you together, not sit across the world and text each other. What are you doing today? Really? Oh, well, I just had a sandwich. Okay? We don't want goober shit. Let's make it man shit. So hit me up and tell me what you think, and thanks a lot for waking the men up, especially black men, to the truth about this fucked up world. We owe you a lot. Thanks again. Yours truly. All right. So, that's why you've been watching The Players Club. Your brother. And Deborah is usually your sister's name. I noticed that name with, I didn't really know they started using the name again in the black community, though. It was popular when I was a child. A lot of sisters had the name Deborah. Let's see. I know there are Caucasian girls with name also before someone starts whining, but I noticed over a lot of them when I was in school. But remember, I was in the military. My dad was in the military. We traveled all over the place. Okay, so we ran into black families all over the place, and I saw that name more than once on on sisters. Okay, let's see. I start to call her. So yeah, get her to your place or get her on a date. How about you get her to a coffee? Hey, let's do coffee. Or if you're a kid, let's do a Jamba Juice. Or if it's wintertime, hey, how about a cup of cocoa? See what I'm saying? Get her someplace where the two of you can get together. Where you're texting. Hey, how about a cup of cocoa? Or whatever. Or how about a drink if you're an adult? Okay? And that'll take care of that. So you won't fall into the friend zone. All right, fellas? You guys have a good day.